Hello and welcome everyone. I think this is the first time we are doing a live session on Friday using Facebook and YouTube. So thank you so much for being here. If you are seeing the replay, it's okay. Thank you so much for being connected. I think I will give a couple of minutes to see if anyone gets connected to this live session. It's the first time we do it. We usually do these sessions on Thursdays and Fridays or Tuesdays. I think Tuesdays and Fridays. We do it using another platform. If we were like using webinar. So at this moment, I will try something new. I want to get to know you here because I think some accesses sometimes are more difficult than others. So I want to start doing this over here, over Facebook and YouTube at the same time, because I think maybe it's easier for you to like get connected because Facebook let you know I'm doing this kind of lives. So thank you so much for being here. And I think today we can use it to understand a little bit more about what is TOMi, how can I use it, what is the difference when I using a pro profile. That sounded weird, but when I use a professional profile and when I'm a free subscriber. But don't worry because I have gifts for you. If you want to get your activation code, I can send it to you. I can share it right now. Let me send you a form. It's like a little form to let you know, to let me know that you were here, and that way I can send you an activation code that you can use, that you can uh, I think it's for 6 months. Let me check. Yeah, I will do it for 6 months, so you can use the free kind of account, that not the free one, I'm sorry. You can use the Pro Plus subscription, and we can start using all the tools that TOMi.digital has for us. Let me send it, and you can start doing it right now. I know it's hard today to get connected with some of you because, yeah, I think is not something that we are used to as a community. So I think maybe, I hope I'm mistaken. I will be talking by myself today, but I hope to see you next week on the all the lives I'm going to start doing. I want to get connected with you. I want to know you. So please join me in these lives. It's not the same to see the video. I'm kind of funny, you know. I think I have some things that are in my favor to see me live. So please join me, see me live, talk to me. I love talking to you. So please do it. I want to talk to you. I want you to talk to me. I like making jokes. Trust me, I'm even funnier in Spanish. I try to, it's hard for me in English to be as funny as I'm regular are, but I try my best. Please forgive me, my English is not perfect. I try to make a big effort talking in English. So if you have any recommendations for me to improve the way I talk or how I use the words, please do it. I'm open to receive all the feedback that you have for me, okay? So thank you so much. Let's start the session of today. I want to show you what is TOMi.digital and how it works. And maybe we can see a little difference between the Pro Plus subscription and the free subscription. Remember, this is not something you need to pay for. Just for being here with me and seeing this video, you can fill out the form and get your 6 month subscription. And even if you don't want to activate that code, you can have the free one, and you will have a lot of tools that you can use in daily basis for your classes. So please click there. And I hope if you're seeing this, I think you're not seeing it live, But if you are seeing it and you don't have already your account, please create it with me. I know I'm a video and you can pause me, but I will give you the time to do it. So please go ahead and do it with me. I want you to have your account created once we finish this session, okay? So let me share with you my screen. Let me try to do it in the best way I can. If I'm being like kind of boring, let me know. Even if this is a video, let me know so I can take it into consideration for the next video. Let me know, like, you know what, Paola? Oh my gosh, I forgot to introduce myself. So let's start over. Hi, my name is Paola. I'm from Colombia. I will be your guide in this process of becoming a professional user of TOMi.digital. I'm located exactly in Medellin, so the weather here is funny. You can call me Paola, Pao, or something similar. To be honest, I don't like the honeys or love or sweetheart. I don't like that much kind of naming. No, I don't like it. I'm not that sweet. So you can call me by my name, or you can use the short one like Ispao, so you can communicate with me. Okay. Thank you so much, and let's go again to see the screen. So this is the website. It's TOMi.digital. It's our platform that we use to create amazing classes. So Paola, how can I go and create my account? Okay, let me show you. I will send you the link so you can go right to the creation of the profile. You can go through TOMi.digital. It's okay. That link is for me to know that you saw me and you use the link that I sent you. Okay, it's just that. So if you use the link, I know you see me, and you saw me because it's in the past. You saw me and you created your account because of me, and that will fill my heart of love. Okay, so you can click in the link I just sent you, or you can go to TOMi.digital and click on sign up. Once you are here, you will select this teacher profile because we are teachers. So teacher, and then fill out all your information. I never scroll up all the way down. So let's say I do it. And then we have two ways of creating the account. I recommend the second one. So the first one is trying to sign in with Google. That will create like an easy access, but this works only in your own devices because those are the devices that you have connected to your Google account. So I recommend to fill out this, and you can access TOMi.digital from any device. So if you get connected at your school or a friend's phone or a friend's house, you can use this information. So fill out this information. It's easy. I know you're seeing the recording, but I will give you the time to type your name. Do it with me. Please create your account with me. Then your last name, if you have one or two, that's okay, whatever you wanted. Email address. Then you need to confirm your email. Why? Because happens sometimes that we enter something wrong and we screwed up everything. Okay? And then let's create a password. Create an easy one, a password that you won't forget, that you will remember forever and ever, okay? Since I already have an account, I will click here and sign in. So I can show you how TOMi.digital it's on the inside, okay? Let's click here and sign in. Once I'm inside of TOMi.digital, we'll find my homepage. If you are doing this for the first time, Maybe you will see one of my coworkers' face welcoming you to the platform and asking you what you want to do, like find classes or create classes. You can click on in one of them, or you can just close that eh, amazing picture my coworker has there. So what do we find here inside TOMi.digital? Let me show you. So the first thing is this is a searching bar that you can use to find classes that you are interested in create or duplicate. For example, this happens sometimes that when I look for classes in English, it brings me back classes in Spanish, but let's try it. So let's look for biology. It's bringing me classes in Spanish. It happens sometimes because of my location. Since I'm located in Colombia, it will select like the most accurate classes, even if I have it in English. But if you're in your country where you speak English, trust me, it will find English classes. For example, let's use one of these that is on the home page, or let's look for English. Let's say English. If you hear a dog, it's not my dog. I don't have a dog. I have two cats, but my neighbor has one and is very loud. So please forgive me for that. So let's find some classes. For example, what would you like to do? Can you hear him? It's loud. Okay, let's select one of the home page. For example, this literary devices. No, I don't like it. I like it, but not for doing with you. So let's use this spelling bee. No, it's too short. Okay, you look for classes here and you will find. The other way you have to find classes is this one, using these tags here. You see them? You see the tags here? You can use them to find classes. For example, let's use Earth Sciences. And you see here, let's use this class. How much you know about volcanoes? Okay, it's a competition. It seems like it. Okay, let's open it. And I enter the class. I see the resources that are made inside the class. And I say, you know what? I like this class. I want to use it as a base or as like the first thing that I need for creating my own class. So I click here and duplicate and edit lesson. Once I click there, TOMi will create my own copy of this class that I can modify as many times as I want. I can add resources, I can edit the ones that are already there, and I can even eliminate. For example, let's see this. You can see the answers. The teacher provided a lot of time for solving this. For example, let's modify this resource. So I click and edit, and I can modify the information or modify the time. Let's give it 30 seconds. Once I click on continue, this will ask me if I have a feedback or interesting facts about this question. This is a new and amazing tool that I want to go over the next week and work with you. What is a feedback? What can I use as a feedback? And why is so important to provide feedback on each one of the questions. I won't do it right now because I don't have a feedback, but I could look for information to fill out here. It's not necessary, but it's very useful. Click on save, and now you see here, I modify the time. Okay? So what kind of resources do I have? I have this one. Let's go like over all of them and see what we have. So we have single choice questions, multiple choice, open-ended, true or false, order, matching with text, matching with image, complete the sentence, word search puzzle, alternative answer, video, text document, and images. I love videos. I think those are like the best way to uh, get your student attention. So let's see how to add a video. I click on video and it says enter the YouTube or Vimeo video URL. What is that? I go to YouTube and I look for a video like that. It's about the topic that I'm talking about, volcanoes. For example, for kids. So I can use this video here, but I think it's in Spanish. Sorry, it happens to me all the time. Volcanoes for kids. I copy this URL. I'm sorry, URL. I'm sorry, my brain did it in Spanish and English at the same time. I copy this information and paste here. Click on add and let's say volcanoes. Click on save and now I have a video inside my class. But what happens is that if I want this video to be the first thing my students see when they enter the class. So I can click here, sort resources, and I can move it. Let me hide myself because you are seeing my face and not the thing that I want you to see. So I can move it because I have my screen so big for you to see. It's taking me a couple of, uh-oh, I selected the wrong one. It's taking me a couple of moves, but if you have your screen in the regular size, it won't take that much, okay? I click on accept, and now the video, it's at the top of my class. How can I add a question or the other resources? I click here, and for example, let's select true or false. Are all mountains volcanoes? Obviously, it's false. I click on continue. I can add a feedback if I have one. This is a silly question. It's just for you to see how to add a question. But that's how I add resources. I won't go over every single one of the resources because TOMi.digital is very intuitive, is very easy for you to use. So I think it's not necessary. I will let you go over and see all the resources TOMi.digital has for you, and you don't need to see each one of those here. If you have any specific doubt about any of the resources, please let me know in the comments, and I will go over that topic in our next session. Okay? Okay, let's go ahead and keep continuing. So what do I do when I finish editing or modifying the class? I click on finish editing, and now my class is saved as a draft. Everything that I create for the first time, even duplicating a class, it's saved as a draft, and I need to publish it in order to be able to present it to my students. So now I click on publish and my class is ready. How do I present this to my students? How do I do it? I have two ways. I click here and I have play lesson or schedule lesson. Once I click here, This tool is when I'm with my students in the classroom and they have devices that can use to access the class. So I click here, I can like do the setting of the class, click in continue, and now TOMi is letting me know what my students need to do in order to access this class. So let's try to do it. Let's do it right here. So for accessing the class, the student needs to go to play.tomi.digital. I think, yeah. Play.tomi.digital and enter the code. The code can be entered here where it says code 838952. This, you see here, I had opened an account here. I click on start and I can start the class. Once I do it, the students will appear here. I won't do it right now because I'm by myself. Please get connected to the next session and we can do it together. And I click on start session. Okay, let's do a practice to see how my class looks like. Okay, so this is how my class will be seen by my students. Let's give it a, okay. So the video side, let me, inside TOMi.digital, we don't have ads. You don't need to see the ads. TOMi eliminate those ads and you can go right to the video. Okay, let's go to the next resource. So for example, here I will answer, and if I answer wrong, it will give me this sad TOMi and won't provide any points. For example, if I click correctly, I get a green screen with a thumbs up and points. And that's how I can go through all the class. For example, let's do this. This is the match with words. Let me, for example, I move these resources through here. I'm not doing the right ones. I'm just moving it for you to see. True or false. It says in which resource I'm currently at. I'm in the 13 of 20 resources that I have. And I can go over the class completely. And this was like a preview, a practice for me to see how my class was prepared. Okay. The second way that I have to present this class is doing in a schedule. So I click on schedule lesson. And then I can do the settings again. I can allow my students to download this class, and I can activate the competition mode, the shuffle answer options, and show answers. This show answers is very important because if it's not an evaluation, it's like very helpful if your students see in which way they got wrong and what was the right question. Okay, I have up to 1 month almost to set up this. I have up to December the 3rd. Let's, for example, select this date. I can select the hour and I can click on schedule. And once I do this, I can share the student of this class with my students. I'm sorry, what did I say? I can share the code of the class with my students and they can access this class up to the deadline. In this case, December the 3rd, 2022 at 9 p.m. I can change this as many times as I want, but If I modify the lesson, they won't see those changes. You will have to schedule that class again, okay? Let's go back. And now, in this short time, okay. So in this short time, we are about 20 minutes in. I know a little longer because I talk too much, but in these 20 minutes, we learn how to access TOMi.digital, how to create an account, how to look for a class, how to duplicate it, how to edit it, and now we learn how to present this class in the classroom and give it like a homework for them to do it outside the classroom. So you see that we can go over a lot of topics so quickly because TOMi is very intuitive, is very easy to to use, and that's like the magic of TOMi.digital. You can create easy classes, not easy classes. You can create classes easily and share them with your students, and you will be the best teacher in the world because these classes are very interactive. They can interact with each one of the resources that you provide inside your class. uh, Please go ahead, check it out by yourself and see all the tools that TOMi has for you. Try it with your, I don't know, with your family. If you have kids, uh, cousins, nieces, nephews, everyone in the family will enjoy a class with TOMi.digital. So I want to share with you one lesson that I created, but let's see how to create a lesson. What do you think? I will not create one. I will show you how to do it, but you will create one. I will share one with you that you can duplicate. So please duplicate it and do it with your family. So let's click on new lesson. This is how I start creating my own class. Let's use a name, whatever name. So maths second grade, for example. It's just something that I'm making up right now. I select the subject, mathematics, and let's click on accept. I can choose two or three even. For example, I can select other and I have fun here. Click on accept. And now I can start creating my class. So I can add resources, single choice questions. What is 2 plus 2? So I entered the answers here, 5, 4. I can add more answers up to 4 and 10. I select the right one and click on continue. But what happens if what is this? What is this? This is like a calculator that you can use to add formulas, right? For example, let's use this, and you see here, you can explore that. Or I want to add an image to this. I look for something hopefully related to the class. I will use, let's look for something, okay? Let's look for 2 plus 2 images. Images, and for example, this. Let's save this image in my class folder and let's look for it. Oh, it wasn't saved. Do you see it? Yeah, I see it. So click on save, and now my question has an image. Let me close this, and I have to provide the time for this. Let's say 30 seconds. In this case, I could provide a feedback. I won't, but I could. So now I have my first resource. What do you think? It's pretty easy, right? Then I can add like multiple choice questions. I can add true or false. We see it open ended and so on. We can go ahead and make a big class. I have made classes in less than 10 minutes, even less than 5 minutes. So you can go ahead and try to do it by yourself. I click on finish editing once I'm done. Remember, everything I do new, it's saved as a draft and I have to publish it. Okay, once it's published, I can play the lesson in the classroom or schedule a lesson. Let's go back and let me show you a class that I created with some of you, even my lessons, or I did it for some of you. This quiz like cultural knowledge. So I share with you the class. You won't see the answers right now. I would love for you to play this class, but I will share it with you right now. You can go ahead and find it in the comment section so you can open the class and duplicate it. This will be your homework. Like go inside this and duplicate this class. Then you have to present it to your family. You can have fun with it. So please go ahead and duplicate this class. What else could I show you? Oh, yeah. I want to show you something. Let me hide myself again because I will divide this. What is the difference between a free account and a paid account? Let's open one of my classes, this one that we just created. And this is my paid account or my premium or my Pro Plus account. And this is the free one. Let's select the same name, Maths second grade. And let's see. So here in this one, I have all the resources available. I don't have any kind of advertisement. You see here that here is advertisement, and here I have two resources that are premium, but you can notice that all those resources, these ones, are completely free and you don't need to pay to use them. So it's completely free. You see that it's not that much difference. It's a plus, but it's not like you cannot use the account in the way that you want to do it. Let's write something random. I will select something random just to show you something. Let's select this and continue. Save and finish editing. Let's publish the lesson, and this when I want to play the lesson, it will be the same. You see here is the same thing. It's not requesting anything different. So I can present classes with the free, totally free account. And let's see what happens if I want to schedule this lesson. If I want to schedule, the only thing I cannot do is allow my students to download this class. This is a Pro Plus tool, though, so you can use TOMi for as long as you want in a free session. If you are here seeing me right now, even if you're seeing the replay, not the live session, you can use the first link that I sent you, fill out that form, and I will send you back a pin to activate your account. How do I do that? I go here, let me go to the home page. I go here, click on profile, and enter the code here. Enter your PIN here. I enter. Okay, in this case, it's not confirmed, but I enter the PIN here, click on the box, and click on accept. That way, you will have a subscription in TOMi.digital for 6 months with all the premium tools. Okay, so I think for today that's it. That's everything that I have to show you. This session usually takes up like 1 hour, but since I'm by myself, talking alone is going to take less time than usual. That's why I don't like to talk by myself. This is too short for me. I like spending time with you. So please get connected with me again. I want to see you, to talk to you. I want you to see me because I'm not a model, but I'm not that bad. So please get connected with me and we will talk a lot about TOMi, how to use every tool that TOMi has to offer you. So thank you so much for being here, for seeing this video. I hope you liked it. All the comments you have, please leave them on the comment section here, even either Facebook or YouTube. Please do it. I will be reading every one of them. Please don't forget to fill out the form, to subscribe to our YouTube channel, to our Facebook channel, and have an amazing weekend. Bye bye.